Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Jean Umberto. In this video, we are going to start practicing setting and getting content from and to HTML. And of course, we are going to make use of the inner HTML and the value properties that are available from the DOM, which is the document object model. So the strategy is to make shorter videos for a longer topic such as this one. So instead of me making one video 20 minutes 25 minutes long, which might end up putting you in a state of confusion, I'm going to make shorter videos, 2 or 3 videos for the same topic. So let us go ahead and start practicing. So here I am back on my desktop, and this is my JS work folder where I'm going to create everything about this particular course. So I'll open that folder, and inside of which I need to create a subfolder which is going to represent the current discussion or the current subject. And I'll go ahead and say new folder, and I'm going to give it a more descriptive name, and I will basically say setting and getting content. So that is more descriptive. So I want you to realize one thing here. I have not used the spaces to separate the different words, but instead I've used a dash. So it's better to use a dash or an underscore to connect words, especially when you're creating folders or directories for your programs. So I'm going to open that subfolder, and inside I need to create 2 files, and that will be the JavaScript file for our program logic and the HTML file, always trying to start with the HTML file. You can have an optional fade file, which is the CSS file, if you really care about the look of your application, but that is not relevant for this demonstration. So the next thing to do is to go to Notepad right here, start Notepad, and start creating our HTML file. I am going to write the 3 main tags which essentially make up an empty HTML page, and that's going to be HTML, which is opened and closed, inside of which I'm going to write the head tag, which I'm also going to open and close, and last but not least we are going to write the body tag, which we are also going to open and close. Okay, so this is essentially an empty HTML page. In subsequent videos, what I'm going to do is instead of writing this code every time, I'll basically have it somewhere ready and copy and paste it for every HTML page that we are going to write. Okay, so the next thing is to go ahead and save this file inside the setting and getting content directory or folder. So I'll go ahead and say file, save as. I'll make sure I'm inside my project folder, which is JS work, and I'm inside setting and getting content, and I'm just going to give it a meaningful name. I'll call it set and get.html because it is an HTML file, that is a user interface file. So I'll go ahead to the file type and say all file. So I'll go ahead and save, and now you can see that we have the file here. Although it's empty, the file has been created and it will be opened by the browser, which is Google Chrome by default on my computer. So I'll go ahead and open this file, and you can see for now as it is, it's blank, but I want you to notice the title. The title of this file here in the tab here, it is basically the same as the title or the name of the file, which is the default behavior of the browser. So what we need to do is write a meaningful title here. So we need to go back, and right inside the head we are going to create a title tag. We'll say title, and we need to close the title tag here, and I just want to say the title is going to be as well setting and getting content from JS. Okay, so we'll come straight and say file, save. We come back, and when we refresh here, you can see it says setting and getting content from JS, which is more descriptive and informative for somebody to come and actually use your application or page. So I'll come back here. And the next thing I want to do now is create the connection between this HTML file and another JavaScript file. But remember, in the folder here, we have not yet created any JavaScript file. Before you think about connection, you should have the file created. So let me go ahead and open Firefox right here. I'll go to the menu, developer, Scratchpad. I'll get rid of all the comment here, and I'll go to save. And I want to make sure I'm saving inside the same directory again, which is JS work and setting and getting content. I'm going to give it the very same name. I'll say set and get. This time I'll say .js instead of saying .html, because this is our logic code. I'll simply say .js. So I'll come back to HTML, and now I need to create the connection. So I need to go back and use the script tag with the src attribute, and the value will be, of course, the name of the file, the JavaScript file that we've just created. And what I need to do is basically go ahead and close the script tag. So that is essentially everything that you need to do. One more thing I need to mention is that when you're writing the actual application, when you're writing for production, don't forget to also add the type attribute here. So you could say type, and you can basically say text / JavaScript. Okay, that's okay, but with or without the type, this file is going to be connected to and execute without any problem. But don't forget, when you're writing for your client, don't forget to always make sure that you've also added the type, which would make it easier for the interpreter to know exactly which kind of type it is that you are connecting to. But because I don't want my lines to be very long in this video, I'm just going to go ahead and remove the type attribute and the value here. So I'm going to go ahead to file and save. If I go back to Chrome, you can see still there is nothing, because although I've connected the two files, I haven't said anything in Scratchpad. I haven't said what I want to see when this file is accessed. So I want to do that. You can see the connection is being established, but we need to prove to ourselves that those two files are actually connected. Again, we are going to use the window object and the onload method of this object, and we're going to call an anonymous function, and we're simply going to alert a message and say yes, comma, connected. So I'll go ahead and end my statement, save the file, back to Chrome. If I run, now you can see I've got the message, yes, connected. Okay, that's all. And what I need to do next in the next video, of course, is to basically start writing code from JavaScript to basically command or access or inserting content inside this HTML document to which I am connected. Thank you for watching. Let me see you in the next video.